Well, this meeting is taking place later on today inside number 10 Downing Street. We've been told it will last for around 3 hours and the full cabinet will be there. It's unclear whether we'll get any direct word from them, but the no-deal scenario is something the cabinet have been talking openly about. Liam Fox, the trade secretary in the summer, said he thought it was 60-40 that we would end up with no deal. And then outside of that, Mark Carney, the Bank of England governor in the summer, also said it was uncomfortably high in likelihood to happen. So this is something the government does need to plan for. And even though there was the change of tone earlier in the week with Michel Barnier's comments that a deal could be done in 6 to 8 weeks, really now the battle is here at the home front, because on Monday, Steve Baker, the former Brexit minister, also said that there were some 80 Conservative MPs ready to vote down the Prime Minister's Chequers plan. Now, in that eventuality, there would be a deadlock. It would be unclear what would happen. So I think today they'll be gaming through the minister says she's ruled that out, but then again in 2017 she ruled out having a snap general election too, and look how that worked for her.
Now, Vinny, the next set of technical notes about preparing for a no deal are due today. What do we know about them?
Well, this is the second tranche of some 80, we think, technical notes. Last month, 24 were put out, and Dominic Raab, the Brexit secretary, gave a speech on them. They were about things like food labelling and nuclear research. Today, it's more tangible, more about people's own lives. We're hearing about passports, driving licenses, and mobile phone roaming charges. Now, this is something that the EU had a bit of a success story with. People were very pleased when this happened, and it's something that they tried to trumpet as an achievement, but critics say they should have done more like that. British telephone companies say they probably won't introduce the charges again, but then again, I think we all know that could well happen. And Dominic Raab has also written in the Telegraph this morning saying that they've stepped up the contingency planning, and behind the scenes we're told he's also ended up in a big fight with Michel Barnier, because he's told them if Britain ends up with no deal, we won't be paying our bills. There will be no financial payment at the end of this, and we'll get more of these cables coming through in the next couple of weeks on what would happen in other areas of British life if there was no deal.